Hey folks, Nate Gilman here from MMC's, the first software that makes getting your U.S. Coast Guard credential really simple. Today we're going to go over filling out a CG719S form. This is one of the most common forms. Get submitted to the U.S. Coast Guard. It's for any boat that is less than 200 gross tons. That's pretty much most pleasure boats, most yachts. You've been out on your, 27-foot sailboat. This is going to be the form you're going to fill out. So you're going to want to start at the top. Section 1, you're going to put in your information. So I'm going to put in my information. My reference number is going to go in here because I have a U.S. Coast Guard license. If I didn't have a U.S. Coast Guard license already, this is my first time applying. You're going to put in your social security number here, but don't put it in until you're getting ready to submit it. We're going to say it's for the one of my first boats I played on. The official number, you're going to want to put in the official number from your documents. So for us, it's Washington. And I don't know the gross tonnage of that boat, but I do know that it was 28 feet long, it was 7 feet wide, and it drew 4.4 foot 6 inches. It was an auxiliary sail vessel. And I served as the master on there. Quick hint, anything you put here in the served as column, the Coast Guard is going to give you that credit. If you put in 2 things, the amount of days you have there is going to be divided by 2. So if you had 160 days and you had master and you had deckhand listed, you are going to get 80 days master credit and 80 days deckhand credit. So if you actually served 100 days as master and 60 days as a deckhand, you want to make sure to have 2 separate ones of these forms. One that's all filled out with every day that you were a master, and one that is all filled out with every day that you were a deckhand. Make sure you do that. It's going to save you a lot of time, effort, and frustration. Sailed in Puget Sound, and in January of 2015, I had 5 days. I'm just going off my logbook because this is what I knew from before. 2016, we had 6 days. It did not go in February. In 2015, we went out for 5 days as well. In May of 2016, we went out for 6 days. And then in July 2015, went out for 5 days. 2016, we went out for 6 days as well. We didn't really sail the boat the rest of the year. So coming down to the total number of days served on that vessel, you want to add all these up, right? So we have 5, 10, 15, plus 18 is going to be 32, 33. None of those days were on the Great Lakes. We were underway for at least 6 hours every day. We were usually about 2 miles offshore. The number of the days that we served shoreward of the boundary line was going to be all of them, so all 33. And I was never seaward, so I was never outside in near coastal waters, that boundary line. And the boundary line is defined in 46 CFR Part 7. You can look that up. But basically, it's whether or not you're offshore or you're inside in inland waters is the differentiator between those two. Now that I have the sea service portion finished, you want to make sure to do a couple things, right? So because my father owned that boat, he's going to be the one down here signing, the person attesting to the experience on the date he did with his information all the way filled out. And the number one thing that we see people mess up on is not signing the actual paperwork. So you want to make sure to sign that actual paperwork and date it. When you're done with that, you pretty much finished everything else out. You can renew it. Now this is set up. Save it. Never lose this piece of paper. This is a super valuable piece of paper because this is 33 days towards your next endorsement in the U.S. Coast Guard. Your sea service never disappears. It never goes away. This is valuable for you forever. So make sure to keep track of that. And if you want to use MMCs, that'd be great. We're a place to keep it all for you, and we can help you figure out the rest of getting your Coast Guard credentials from your able-bodied seaman all the way up to your unlimited master, depending on how much sea service you have. Thanks, guys. This is Nate Gilman. I appreciate you guys watching.